Good afternoon, Pokemon community. You can call me Trainer Zed, and today is Machop Community Day, which is not as exciting as some of the other community days because it's not a new shiny. However, he will be getting a new community day move on him when you evolve him all the way into Machop. Machamp. And I'm starting this off with a Gible raid because there's currently an event going on where Gible is available in raids, and sadly this one was not shiny. 606, I'm pretty sure that is also garbage. And if you purchase the ticket for the upcoming Kanto event in February, you got the quest line for January and February's community days for free. It was a free bonus if you purchased the ticket for that event, and I did purchase the ticket to that February event because it's going to have a lot of exciting things in it, and one of them is Shiny Mew. And Shiny Mew is an extremely rare Pokemon, not only in the main series games, but this is of course his debut in Pokemon Go. So if you really are into the main series games, you may even want to consider purchasing the ticket for this February event so that you can transfer your Shiny Mew from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home and then to your main series games. If that will be allowed. I'm unsure about that. Oh, Trainer Zed, you caught me by surprise. I was just thinking about some moves I've seen recently. Oh, movies. God, movies. Movies he's seen recently. What? You didn't take me for a movie guy? Haha. Well, while the world of Pokemon is my greatest passion, I've been trying to explore my interests outside of research and Pokemon as well. Self-discovery is important for personal growth in all walks of life. It can also be quite fun. I've learned that I really enjoy watching a film to pass the time now and again. Also, a lot of movies feature Pokemon. Don't you love it when your interests overlap? I saw an incredibly thrilling action movie the other day. It was about a fighter who, against all odds, becomes a professional boxer alongside his trusty Machop. I would see this movie. Life had him on the ropes, but he kept punching back. Talk about inspiring. Did you know that Machop love to work out and build their muscles? They're never satisfied, even when they train hard all day long. I wish I had that energy when I do field work. Speaking of Machop, did you notice that more of them are appearing in the wild? That's what reminded me of this movie in the first place. Could you head out and learn more about Machop? Power up Pokemon 10 times, catch 15 Machop, and I think this last one here was make 5 nice throws, great throws, something like that. But that all shouldn't be too difficult. Alrighty, Gible check number 2. Not shiny. 609, I think that's the same as the last one. IVs, yeah, no, I think that's the exact same as the last one. No, I don't want to evolve it. Get out of here. I also have the first stage in the Machop questline complete. 10 Pokeballs, 20 Machop candy. And I'm guessing a Machop Encounter. It is. And as for the shiny Machops, I am catching them all in Great Balls because, 96. So 545 is probably the hundo. But the shinies, I am catching them all in Great Balls because there aren't really any other balls that match his typing or his color. There's no green balls in Pokemon Go, so blue and red, the Great Ball is kind of my default because that's one of my favorite Pokeballs in general. And the last step on this stage, 1,000 Stardust, 1 Incense, and a mysterious encounter, which I'm guessing is another Machop. Not shiny, but 531, not great IVs either. And here is the first shiny Machop I've shown on video, and that's just because I've been running around doing as much as I possibly can. But this shiny Machop is a little bit special because he is the third Machop in a set of catching 3 shiny Machop to complete a Machop Encounter task. I don't know if any of that made any sense, but I now have 3 Machop Encounter tasks, and I caught all shiny Machops to achieve them. So maybe it'll increase the shiny chances, maybe it'll increase the IVs. I don't really know, probably not do either, but still, that's what I've done. First one, not shiny. Second one, not shiny. Machop number 3, come on buddy, not shiny. 538, I don't think that's any good either. Hey there, Trainer Zed. Great job catching all those Machop. I wonder if you'll grow as close as the 2 characters in that movie. The main character started in a pretty tough place, but his Machop kept him motivated and inspired. Then he was given an incredible opportunity to compete against other fighters. My favorite part was when his Machop evolved into Machoke. His Machop evolved. Isn't the relationship between a trainer and their Pokemon wonderful? Machoke are truly remarkable Pokemon too. A Machoke's muscular body is so powerful, the Pokemon must wear a power-save belt to regulate its motions. As it happens, you should have enough Machop candies now to evolve a Machop into a Machoke of your own. It's almost like you're living out the movie yourself. And then the next step is catch 15 Machop, transfer 10 Pokemon, evolve 3 Machop. Another green, shiny little Hulk baby. Let's check his IVs just for the heck of it. Oh, that's awful. Not even 1 star. Here I have 3 more Machop tasks, encounter rewards. This guy. Ooh, got one! Yay, a shiny little Hulk baby on camera. 803. Pretty high CP. We'll check his IVs as well just to see. Alright, let's check his IVs as well. Let's just see. Let's see. Also, awful. Not even 1 star. This guy? Nope. Machop encounter number 2, not shiny. Machop number 3. Come on, buddy, not shiny. Come on. 541. That's gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. Not a hundo, but still. 96. Another 96. That's a good one. And in fact, I'm gonna evolve this into a Machoke because part of the quest line is to evolve 3 Machop. And more than likely, this is going to be one of the better Machops that we'll end up with, so this will probably end up being a Machamp anyway. Alright, so, claiming the next steps in this quest line. 20 Machop candy, 20 Machop candy, getting him a Machoke. Should have figured. And he was way too easy to catch, so he's probably going to be garbage. He's not awful, but he's not very good either. Oh, wait, incense Machop, where'd he go? Oh, he's Alright, the final step in this stage. Pokeballs, Great Balls, and an incense. Wow, that is 1 muscular Machoke. Great work evolving it. I evolved 3 of them though. Sometimes Machoke will head to fields and mountains to exercise and train. Isn't that dedication amazing? It reminds me of a training montage in that film. The trainer and his Machoke travel to the mountains to train together. Watching their friendship blossom almost moved me to tears. The way they encouraged each other only reminded me why I love Pokemon, especially when the Machoke evolved into Machamp. Oops, there I go again. Anyway, Machop and Machoke are very impressive Pokemon, but Machamp is an entirely different level. Its 4 arms react more quickly than it can think, so Machamp can execute several punches at once. Hoo-ha! That was the movie Machamp's signature move. Ha! But who knew I'd become such a film buff? Get it? Buff? Moving right along. How about you do a bit of research on Machamp? Your Machoke seems pumped to get stronger. Let's try evolving it into Machamp and see what happens. Make 3 great curveball throws, evolve 1 Machoke, transfer 10 Pokemon, and I get a Rocket Radar. I always forget that these quest lines come with a Rocket Radar, but it's greatly appreciated because I really like shiny hunting shadow Pokemon. 3 more Machop encounter tasks, not shiny. 539, that's not going to be very good, but I feel like I've been finding a lot of these encounter tasks. I think these might be the last few that I can find for the rest of the community day, but I'm going to keep hunting, and hopefully I can find at least 3 more, wrap it up, possibly get a shiny from one of these encounters. Number 2, not shiny. Alright, and encounter number 3 is also not shiny, and then I'm going to evolve this 96? I think it was a 96, Machoke that I got to complete the last part of this stage in the quest line. And I'm also going to get the community day move on this bad boy right here, this Machamp. I do already have Machamp dexed, so I'm not going to be able to shiny dex him or anything, and it was a 96. But I think Payback, the dark move, is his community day move. So I did get it, 1301, that's also pretty high CP, but it could be better. Let's go ahead and claim these 20 Machop candy, 5 golden raspberries, 2,500 XP, 10 Pokeballs, an incense, a rocket radar. Wow, Trainer Zed, I saw you approaching with your newly evolved Machamp, and I almost couldn't believe my eyes. It was just like the end of that movie. The trainer ended up winning the tournament, and he couldn't have done it without his Machamp by his side. Movies are so powerful, especially ones about Pokemon and their trainers. I suppose you and Machamp don't need to watch that particular film, though. You practically lived it today. It's been inspiring to witness, and I hope to carry that inspiration with me as I grow closer to my own Pokemon. You never know what you'll discover about yourself when you try new things, just like how you never know which Pokemon you'll end up forming a lifelong friendship with until you catch them. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey, trainer. I wish you and your Machamp well, and I'll see you next time. Let's go! See, he said let's go this time. And then the last stage, 4,000 Stardust, 2,500 XP, 5 Silver Pineapple Berries, 2,000 Stardust, 3 Rare Candy, and an encounter which I'm going to guess is a Machamp. It is indeed, and his IVs are just about the worst it could possibly be for an encounter. But there's about an hour left in this event, an hour and 4 minutes. I'm going to keep going around, see if I can get more Machop encounter tasks, and see how many more shinies I can end up with. Look, Machop right there. Got one. Got another little shiny Machop here. 182. His CP isn't too high, so I'm just going to give him a normal raspberry. That should be efficient to catch him. Per usual, I almost forgot that there is a snapshot encounter. Let's go ahead and take a picture. There he is. Aw, look at the little Machop. He's so happy it's his community day. He's waving his hand in the air with all 5 of his fingers. That's just a little bit strange for a Pokemon, but he's so adorable. Look at him with his shiny little brother in the background. And that one is much better than some of the other Community Day snapshots where they're just like a static pose standing there. You know, he's pumping his fist in the air. He's excited. He's an excited little Machop. Machop Community Day has come to an end, and I am here with a Shinx Raid. I do already have one shiny Shinx, but I of course would like another one. Let's go ahead and give it a shot here, see what we can get. It's shiny! It's shiny Shinx! Yes! And Shinx is a relatively hard to get shiny because I'm pretty sure he's just available in raids and 10k eggs. I don't think he's really ever been in the wild, maybe on occasion during an event. Not even that I can remember though. But I hatched my previous one, now I got one from a raid, and I hope that this is a good IV one. It might be. It might be. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I think that's an 84, 82, something like that. It's in its 80s. So it's pretty good. It's definitely better than the other one, I believe. I also have here 3 more Machop encounter tasks. First one was not shiny, 525. I don't think that's going to be any good. Machop number 2, not shiny, and it just turned to nighttime in the game. 529, that's just a little bit better than the previous one. Last one, come on, task shiny. Nope. Alright, shiny and age 0. Let's see what our total was. 44. So minus the Shinx, I got 43 shiny Machop. 44 with the Shinx, which was an out-of-event shiny, which I will definitely take. But 43, sorry. That's definitely a respectable number. It's not as high as I think Porygon still holds the title at 50, but these 6-hour community days are a lot more fruitful than the 3 hours, because obviously. And after some sorting, this is the best shiny Machop that I have. He looks like he's an 87% IV, so that's pretty dang good. Nothing in the 90s, sadly. 87 is the highest. But something that is interesting about the shiny Machop family is that all of them are different shades of green. So Machop here is a little bit more of like a grass green, whereas Machop was like an olive green, and then once we evolve him again into Machamp, he really does become a Hulk green. And I have to think that that was on purpose somewhere at some point by one of the developers at Game Freak, because that is just too perfect. Too perfect of a shiny. It's amazing. This was the second highest Machop, which is now another Machamp, and he was, I think, an 83% IV, another respectable number. And this is the final shiny Machamp that I'm going to evolve. He is a 99% IV Machamp for Ultra League, so a nice little trophy shiny to show off during battles. And here is another special one. This is a Shadow Machop. And this Shadow Machop is around an 83% IV, and Shadow Machamp, which I'm going to evolve him to now, is one of the best, if not the best, fighting type Pokemon in the game. So I got him his Legacy move, or his Community Day move, the Dark type move. Oh, and he just looks awesome. Payback, and he is just going to be one of my top fighting Pokemon. 681 CP, that's pathetic. He's definitely going to need a boost from that, but still awesome. This is the second to last Machamp that I am evolving today, because this one was a 96. It was one of the other 96 that I caught throughout the day today. Yep, 96. And then the last one I'm going to evolve here is another 96 that I got in 2020. But this is going to wrap up the evolutions for this community day. And as you may have noticed, evolving Machoke into Machamp is a free evolution if you received the Pokemon from a trade, which none of these I did, so I had to spend nearly all of my candy, all of my Machop candy, 800. I think I had over 1,000 when I started, maybe almost 900 I've spent, but it's well worth it because these IVs make it a lot better than just evolving one solely for the reason that it was a free evolution. And like I said, I think that about wraps it up for today's community day. How did you guys do? How many shinies did you get? How many out-of-event shinies did you get? How many Machamps did you evolve? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all on the next adventure.